Hello, my name is Snowlight. This is my Warcraft University, a YouTube series intended to give new and mid-tier players simple concepts towards playing World of Warcraft at a higher level. In this video, we will discuss the user interface, Part 3, ElvUI install and initial setup. Let's start off in a basic web browser. Go ahead and navigate to tokui.org. On the Clients dropdown, select either Windows or Mac, depending on your operating system. This will download the appropriate installer. Follow the standard install instructions for your operating system, and then launch the client. I already have it installed, so I'll open it directly here. It should look something like this. Hop over to the Browse tab and you'll see at the top a button that says Install ElvUI. Click this button and the base version of ElvUI is installed. There are a number of additional things that can be installed down here. Let's leave those alone for now. Once the installer bar at the bottom fills up all the way, we can close this window. Alright, now that we have installed the program, go ahead and launch World of Warcraft. On the screen where you select your character, notice in the bottom left that there are a few useful buttons. In this case, the Add-ons button will be the most useful to us. You can see as I scroll up and down that I have more than just ElvUI installed, and we will discuss some of these other add-ons at a later time. For now, make sure that these three checkboxes are checked. Of note, you can also check the box to load out-of-date add-ons, so that it will stay loaded for you if you forget to update. Now that we have confirmed that ElvUI is ready to load in, go ahead and log into your character. I will demonstrate this with a new character. Fireball is a timeless spell across every form of gaming, so a mage should do nicely. I think this should work. And now a name that fits my theme. There we go. And now I'm going to log in for the first time with ElvUI. Alright, now I've logged in, and you can instantly see that ElvUI wants me to run through some setup steps. Starting with the Continue button, that's one of 9 things done already. Now click this CVARS button, apparently that does something important, and Continue, 2 of 9. Now a button that creates 2 chat windows, one for loot and trade on the right, and the usual one on the left. I like this feature, so I'll leave that on for now, 3 of 9. Alright, this is where we get into it. If you have done anything with ElvUI before, it will have created a profile for that character. You can click on the Shared Profile button, and we can import all of those other settings directly. If this is your first time with ElvUI, or you want something unique for this character, select New Profile. And with that, it's 4 of 9 done. On this next screen, it's going to ask how you like to see health bars on your screen, specifically the colors. Classic or Dark will set all characters to a set color at full health and change it as health decreases. I prefer to use the Class option, which shows me the class color for that character. There are a number of situations where it helps to look for a specific class within a party instead of looking for a certain player's name, so I prefer this mode. That's 5 of 9 done. Now the bar size. You can select one of the buttons to change it to preset sizes, or slide the scale and see the results. I recommend making this a size where you can see and easily click on each of your abilities on the screen, but not so big that they start to take over the screen itself. Do not consider the big box in the middle that we're using to set this up. That will go away when we're done here. 6 of 9 done. Alright, now we've got an interesting problem. The installer function wants you to pick your role and click the appropriate button, but it does not show the changes here. Because you can't see what's going on behind the scenes, go ahead and hit Continue for 7 and 8 of 9, and then Finished on the last one. This will reload your UI. Alright, that's the default installer out of the way. Now let's go find a layout that works better for you. Navigate to wago.io/ElvUI, now on screen, and select your class and one of the specs. We'll go into classes and specs later. For now, you can do some exploring here. What you're looking for is an interface where the bars, as before, look like they are in a good spot for how you like to play. Here's one that looks alright to me. I'll use this. One click on the copy import string should do the trick. Alright, now back into the game. I'm going to hit enter to open the chat window and then type /, the one leaning to the right, and then EC, and then hit enter. This will open all the settings for ElvUI Classic, thus EC. For now, we're going to keep it simple. Come all the way down here to the Profiles button. Now in the top right, click Import Profile. In the new window that pops up, click so you see the cursor, and then paste the string you copied from the website with Ctrl-V. Now a quick click on the Import Now button, and voila! Your layout is now updated to mirror the one from the website. Now this one isn't particularly exciting to me. The buttons are a little small and not really where I want them, so I probably won't stick with this one. For now, if you feel the same about the one you found, do a little more hunting on the website from before, then repeat these steps until you've got one that's a little more comfortable for you. Okay, great. We now have a layout that works somewhat close to how you want it as you continue your journey through World of Warcraft. Let's next go through a few quick pointers that will tune in on where you really want it. Again, we're going to start with the chat window by typing /EC and pressing enter. We're going to focus primarily on action bars here, and specifically the player bars. The other tabs will have similar functionality. I'll let you explore those on your own time. First, I'm going to focus primarily on the button settings here. Let's change the button size first. You can see, as before, this will allow you to scale this bar by itself, similarly to how we were doing with the entire UI earlier. As before, set this to a size that is accessible for you without being overly intrusive on your screen. Another fun feature is to change the buttons per row slider. For example, if I scale this from 12 to 6, you can see that it turns one long bar into two shorter bars. Similarly, set it to 4, 3, or 2 or 1, and you can see how it adjusts automatically. At this point, we've created a vertical bar. In the anchor point settings, you can see it says that we are anchoring to the bottom left, and you can see that the bar is counting up from the bottom. If I change it to top left, it should switch the order of the buttons to go top to bottom. Again, play with these settings until all your bars are in a usable place for you. One additional note, most players have at least some of the bars disabled. Let's get those turned back on. Here's an example. Go ahead and click the Enable checkbox, and then this bar can be manipulated just like the others. I'll go ahead and turn on all the bars now. Lastly, for this video, now that we have significantly changed the bars, we probably will want to move them to a place that is more useful. To do this, click on the Toggle Anchors button in the bottom left. Now, this will bring up a lot of things that you didn't see before, but don't get too intimidated. The idea here is that you can move literally anything on your interface to anywhere else on the screen, so only look for the things that you are working with currently. An example of this would be that I see some overlapping elements here. I will take these and separate them, and then we can work with each one individually. Once you're done making these quick edits, and remember, you can move just about everything here, go ahead and click on the Lock button on this pop-up frame, and everything should fall back into place. Finally, you can close the main window and continue on your Warcraft journey. And with that, you have some of the basics for working with ElvUI. In the next video, we will take it to the next level, converting this user interface into one that I am a lot more comfortable with. So we'll spend more time moving things around and diving into the settings. That will wrap it up for this topic. If you found this useful, please leave a like on the video or a comment with any questions or ideas so we can continue to work on this series. The subscribe button and the bell are there so you can see when new videos come out, if that is your desire. As always, please be positive in your guilds and help make WoW a fun place for everyone to play. Goodbye for now.